Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Monica, a Danish Korean artist that paints a lot of darkly themed art. Today I am doing something a little different. Something that I guess a lot of artists find difficult but perhaps also liberating. I'm going to paint over a piece that I wasn't satisfied with. This is the one that we're gonna paint over. When I started this piece, I had a vision in mind, but as I kept working, it just didn't come together the way I hoped. I was progressing, then regressing, back and forth, and I just felt I was stuck in a loop of creative insecurity, which I actually feel a bit of in general at the moment, but I will get back to that later in the video. While we're waiting for the paint to dry, let's do a little digital sketch. So this is the new background of the one that I just painted over. I had started on another painting that I didn't see was going in the direction that I wanted, so I decided to paint this one over as well. I want to get back to what I mentioned about being creatively insecure. While I have been painting these acrylic and watercolor vampires, I admittedly have doubted a lot on my own abilities and artistic expression. Some of it has to do with getting outside of my comfort zone. For example, I have for a long time been used to painting and drawing pictures with a lot of black in them. Those paintings had, in my opinion, a much darker and somber, perhaps even eerie expression, and now with these bright pastels and flowers and stuff, I am diving into a bit different visual mood, which I am not feeling very confident within. But as I was covering this painting, I was reminded that every artist faces creative insecurity from time to time, and I also try to remind myself that it's part of the journey. Sometimes we need to explore, and I really think that you can learn something from every painting that you paint. We grow through these explorations, even if they don't always lead to a finished piece we're satisfied with. I'm going to see the doctor today because I got a little hematoma, maybe, from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I might be a little laid out. It's supposed to be drained, I think, almost immediately, but I waited a week. Let's see what the doctor man has to say. Leftover rice with peas, tomato, and hummus. Simple but delicious. And I think we're allowed a little snack. Yes, this is the Serbian money rice that I love so much. Just got back from the doctor. He drained my ear a little bit with a syringe. You can see the little coagulated blood there. He said that the liquid might come back, and if I want it, I can go and get it drained again next week, so we'll see. Lately, I have been browsing a lot of pictures of contemporary graphic design, and I felt super inspired to create some digital painting that have some graphic design elements. I had a lot of fun doing this one, and it also got my mind off of the vampire acrylics for a moment. When feeling stuck or obsessing or doubting over some specific work, I find it helps me to create something on the side that I don't have high expectations for. Something that is just for fun, reminding myself again to stay playful. It kind of looks like a concept sketch for a anime or manga, but also reminds me of some album cover or maybe a movie poster or something. It was really just done as a fun little diversion exercise, but I definitely like this kind of style, and I'll definitely would like to explore it some more in the future. Me and my boyfriend went for a short trip to Kraków, Poland. I've never been there before, but I really love the city. I had a couple of things that I wanted to see on my list. One of them was this little poster gallery. Poland is renowned for its exceptional poster art and artists. It was so cool to browse around here. Of course, I wanted to try out all of their different local foods, but when I discovered their pierogis, these delicious dumplings, I didn't want to eat anything else for the rest of the trip. There was this little comic book shop where I found 2 newer issues of Tank Girl. I tried different vodkas, and I found a MMA gym where I jumped on a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. That was really fun. I had some good sparring rounds there. Kraków also has a Beksiński gallery, which I was really excited about visiting. I absolutely love Beksiński. He is one of my favorite artists who has been a big inspiration. His style is this dark dystopian surrealism, and his paintings are impressively detailed. And even though his paintings seem so hellish and bleak, I find so much beauty in them. Seeing them in real life gave me goosebumps, and it's very rare for me to get this overwhelmed. It was just so amazing to see. I was walking a lot around the Planty, which is this circular park around the old town. I think Kraków is a really charming city. I had actually not expected it to be this cozy and tourist friendly, so I was pleasantly surprised. I mostly explored the area of Old Town. I went to some contemporary galleries and just sucked in the vibe from walking the streets. And as mentioned before, ate a whole lot of pierogis. It's my new favorite thing. The nightlife is vibrant with plenty of cool bars to explore. As a cocktail lover, I discovered some bars with fascinating themes. There was this bar called Mr. Black, where the drink menu and cocktails were conceptually very well thought out. I really hope to come back to Kraków to explore some more and try to eat something else than pierogis. I'd also love to go train there again. That's all for me this time around. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you in the next one.